It's finally arrived. It's Youth Intake Day. Let's see what Santa brought us for Youth Intake Day. It made sense in my head. So here we are then, but before we get into the main event, I'm ChasingLamely, by the way. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching. Hit the like and subscribe buttons now, because that's what makes the world go round and gives me the joy of knowing someone's watching. We have had some interesting results since we last met. Just thought I'd give you the rundown. I think the last time we were here was the Plok Rakov doubleheader. We then lost to Gornik 2-0. It was bad performance. Piacek, by the way, I'm going to show you this. This might be the only game footage you see in today's episode. Thought I'd give you the warning. But Piacek scored possibly the dumbest own goal in the history of football. So I thought I'd share that with you, because we've already seen him score one own goal on the channel this season, I think. But this was an absolute work of art. This was stupidity that money cannot buy. Like this kind of stupidity, he should be running for public office, because it is an absolute masterclass in awful own goals. When we finally get there, let's generate this quick. Right, have a look at this absolute masterpiece. The free kick comes in, Raggett heads it clear, Sherpen saves it. All he has to do is hook it wide, or out of touch, into touch, or anywhere. Nope, just smashes it into his own goal. Brilliant. So that happened, and then we played Lutz, and we beat them 4-0. It was a really good performance. I made literally one tactical change. I've taken the wing backs and I've turned them into attacking fullbacks, just to see if they'd put more tackles in. Turns out they do, which seems to have alleviated our problem of people just watching wingers run at them and then letting them go. Yeah, Dankowski put in a really good performance. Hipper came into the team, scored a goal. Sterling and Wright got themselves goals. Elijah Dixon-Bonner has made an appearance for us, and he played very well. I think that was his first or second appearance of the season. Second appearance of the season. Third, I suppose. Well, fourth, including the FA Cup. Wow, he's played more than I thought. But yeah, he came into the team, played really well. I don't know why that never stayed. That needs to be a thing. It needs to stay on the screen you were just on. But yeah, everyone was doing quite well. Bargel's been playing quite well since he came into the team as well. Been quite happy with his performances, so I think he's here to stay. Matty Longstaff has been forced out of the team temporarily, which for a player worth as much money as he is a little bit embarrassing. But let's get into the bit we all came here for. We've had a new intake of youth players. Let's have a look at what we got. The top of the class here is Valdemar Lis, which sounds Brazilian to me, but apparently he's Polish. Is he at all Brazilian? Not even close. Sounds like he should be a Brazilian player. But, wow, what a player. He's a right winger, which means I've got to give some thought to some tactics going forward, because I don't know if I could convert him into being... will it tell me? It won't tell me what he could do there. Thinking he might be someone I try and convert into an attacking midfielder as well, just to give me that option. But 5-star potentially. He's already a first division player. He's the second best right winger in the squad, for what that's worth. Better than Keziah Sterling out there. So if we need to start using wingers again, he might be a player that finds himself in the first team quite quickly, because I've been using forgotten his name, Lamansani. I've had him on the bench as an option in case I switch to a formation with wingers, but this guy would fulfil the same role and probably more effectively. So keep an eye out for him, Valdemar Lis. There's his stats again. Look at that pace and acceleration. That's just dirty. That's a dirty amount of pace and acceleration. What else? I think this is the goalkeeper we were promised, Sarnowski. I'll know by the place he was born, because it said, yeah, that's the goalkeeper we were promised. He's got a 1-star current ability, so he's not there yet. I'm kind of glad I brought in the German guy to come in for next season. Determination is massive though, so I'd expect to reach his 3.5-star potential. Let's have a little look, see how he compares to our current keepers. We'll have a look first at Kjell Sherpen, because he's been the one playing. If we look at the overview, he's not as quick as Sherpa, not as good mentally, physically. Shot stopping's just behind him. Distribution needs work. You know, there's a few areas he definitely needs work on, but he's 17 with high determination and potential to be better than Sherpen. If we look at the attributes, though, average, bar his physicals, where he's significantly behind, we can work on his physicals. We can get him in the gym. It's not an issue. Those should improve with time and age anyway. But mentally, 1 point behind on average. Goalkeeping wise, 1 point behind on average. He's a lot shorter, a lot lighter, but yeah, you know, you wouldn't say this is a guy who's not going to find his way into the team. He says that he's our 9th best goalkeeper right now, but you know, if you were going to pick a horse, he might be our backup keeper next season. What else did we get? Marcin Didushko, right back. Again, he's got that good determination I was looking for in my players. It's fickle, but that usually can be alleviated by just sticking him around good people. 3-star max potential though, so I mean that will put him second best right back in the squad. If he can get there, currently at a second division level, needs some work, but we'll see what he can do. We've got this guy Norbert Kula, who, I love the name Norbert. Please tell me he's got some weird nationality. He doesn't. Norbert Kula, the left back, again, 3-star potential, which would put him in contention, top 3 left backs in the squad, maybe. Although we know Piaszczek's going to improve, and Vippert would probably have improved if he wasn't leaving us. I think I told you Vippert was leaving us. Or he's not leaving us anymore. He was on the outs. If his determination, we've got competition at left back. We'll see what happens there. Jacob Jakubiak, which is an excellent name. Attacking midfielder, winger. You don't see him making it, do you? There's a lot of players beyond these guys who probably aren't going to make it. Lukasz Pakula. I don't see it. I don't see what he might be a player we develop enough to sell on. Peda doesn't have the pace I'd look for in a winger. Probably going to move on. See if there's any other surprises here. Pakala. What's Pakala got? He's got determination. He's got some pace. He's a winger apparently, but you know we could probably convert him into a wide target man. I suppose he's 6 foot tall. Makes sense. He can cross the ball. Maybe he's got an outside. One thing people always forget, by the way, is potential ability. Yes, it gives you a guide, but it's not static necessarily. It can improve. He could push on. He could become someone we keep around. Tomasz Taborkovic. That's a hell of a name. A very determined bunch of young players this time around. Central midfielder. Good stats. Let's see how he compares to, say, a Ledley King. Sorry, a Joe Ledley even. Oh, a Ledley King. Where did that come from? Attributes. It's a long way behind, which is interesting. And yeah, he's not even close, bar being a touch quicker. Ledley King's Joe Led. I don't know why you keep saying Ledley King. Joe Ledley is a good sort of watermark for that. And then we're into the guys who are. Sorry, because he's been reliable, but he's on his way out. Darius Shareba, yeah, you can already see he's not going to make it. Who else have we got in here? Igor Svitala, centre half. When we were warm, we weren't getting any good centre halves, and that's if he's the best we're getting, then I kind of agree with that. Again, Marcel Corcus, what's he got? Slightly better than the other guy, more versatile, but you want to see him develop. Szymanski, he looks good, weirdly good. Let's see how he compares with who I guess I'd call our best defensive midfielder, which would be Finson. There we go. He's a long way off. A long way off. Probably won't even get there. When you look at the averages, he's well behind. Well behind. He's probably not going to get there. Adam Shivac, I cannot see a world in which I need a left wing back. Let's hope he develops into something we can make a profit on. Philip Perker. Yeah, no. And this guy's finally Damien Parole. Yeah, no. There's a lot of players here who could have been good, but aren't going to make it. He thinks he's influenced the personality of many of the players. Is Pavlovsky got good determination? You'd hope so. Yeah, okay, that's good. I didn't check that when I was overhauling things, so that's okay. But yeah, one guy for sure getting a contract. Valdemar Lis, we'll offer him that contract now. But yeah, that's I don't know why he's. In fact, we'll keep his playing time on youngster, because if that's what he wants, you know, he'll be happy for a while. We'll keep him there, and I think he's going to go into the team. But yeah, that was, like I said, I was just going to do a really, really quick episode where I just go into the youth intake, so you've seen it all now. I'm going to come back probably for either the last game of the regular league season, which is like 2 games from now, if things are looking like we might break into that top half. In fact, let's go back to that, because I didn't show you that. I didn't show you what was going on in the league, and I should have done that. Let's look at the competitions in the Extra Classer. We're currently sitting 10th. We're 3 points behind Jagiellonia. With 2 games left to play. We need to get there to get into that top half when the league breaks in half. Obviously 6 points to play for. We could, in theory, get above Pugon if they have a bad run of form. They're playing Ledger, who are second. They've been switching over with Rakov quite a lot recently, so they are certainly it's possible that Pugon will lose that game on the Friday. Shaglebi are our opponents though, so we've still got work to do, an uphill battle, and then we play Tamalika on the last day, so I'd like to get into the top half by beating Zachlevi in the next game, and then yeah, hopefully we will beat Tamalika, and that will be the one. Anyway, let's get back to this. Yeah, that was the youth intake. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Socials are below. Like and subscribe buttons are down there. I remember where they are this week or today. Yeah, until next time, guys. I've been Chasing Lamely. Have a good one.